Hello?
Hey, what's up, Lottie?
Hey, not too much. How about you?
I'm good. How you been? I was hoping you were good, man.
I know, I'm sorry. I've been just everywhere and haven't talked to anybody.
Hold on, let me switch to my headphones.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I was like, when you went to go with her, I was like, that would have been the best bet at the moment because of what you were going through with the other chick.
Right.
Yeah, you said that chick makes you, but, oh, man, what happened with you and her?
Oh, it's just a blow up, I guess. We had gone to just this, like, routine, helping me shop for groceries, and then there was this adult shop because I had, dabbled in the industry that I wanted to try applying for a job at, and her friend was also in the car, and I guess, like, telling her stuff about, like, those kind of stores and blah blue. And, I went to the store, asked for an application through, I don't know, somehow it had occurred to me that I should fill out the application at the store because, they have like those kiosks and stuff at, Target and like grocery stores that basically operate the same way. And I don't know, it's just day became night and she just brutally attacked me, calling me selfish for having taken so long, and was like going, see if I ever take you anywhere again, and blah blue, and just all this stuff that she was just very, very rabid about it. And I basically told her, it's like, you know how you said when I got here nobody would judge me? Guess who's the only one doing it?
Right, that's what she does. That's all she fucking did while I was there, talking about subclasses of people and how people think about you and all this shit. You know, some people go to school to better themselves, but she went to school and started becoming a real fucking asshole.
Yes. It seemed to have all happened after she went to school, and I don't know what happened there. It was just crazy, and just, I don't know, it just became this big, big thing, like just everything back and forth. I couldn't think. We had gotten to the house, and I was just like trying to, I was trying to explain my case. She wouldn't have it because that would challenge her denial, and, I don't know any better. I should have known better than to,
Yeah, God forbid she's ever fucking wrong.
And just...
That's what it is. God forbid she's ever fucking wrong.
That is true. It's basically... It's like she can't stand anybody who's right in her house, and I use that term loosely because it's really Beth's. And,
right.
It's just basically just this thing that happened. So basically, she was like just muscling me back into my room, basically saying, call your parents, you're just basically out of here, without like me being able to get a word in at all. And every time I tried to say anything, especially what really got my goat was she tried to say that I made up what happened in New York. And that's just, that hurt my feelings very much. And
you know who does that? I bet you Beth put that in her head. Because Beth is always very non-trusting, and she's the one that's the naysayer in the whole thing. She's the little bird of the ear. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because in reality, I don't know how she ended up asking you to go to her house, but in reality, Beth never liked you. Beth told me herself, she was like, oh, because the last time you were there, she felt really strange and all this and that, and I was like,
sounds like me.
When I saw that you're supposed to going over there, I was like, okay, so maybe she set that aside just to help, because he was in a tight
Wow.
That's all that is, Ron. Because Beth is quiet, but she's a fucking asshole. She is a fucking asshole. She's the one that told me that I was ungrateful, that I never fucking appreciated her friendship, and this and that. I was so hurt. You understand how hurt I was. It took me months to get over that.
And I'm still on my third.
And you know how tight of a friendship we had, you know?
Right.
Yes, it was fucked up. You know, how could she even say that to me? Like, I'm grateful and this and that. I was like, how the fuck? That's why I stopped talking to her, because I'm not, how you gonna be a hypocrite and talk shit about me? And then on top of the fact that Beth said people. Like, what the fuck is that in reference?
It's like, what is you people? Is it Hispanic people? Is it people from urban places? That's...
Yeah, exactly. What was it? The Hispanic people, urban places, the games, like, what the fuck? Like, just the fact that she put me in a class instead of seeing me as an individual was just outrageous, you know?
I tried to say that, and that's what basically blew up everything, and it was just stupid, because that's just when I got really vocal, and then the muscling got more intense. Something happened. I ended up face down on the bed. I couldn't see, so I just started pawing around and swatting around. Apparently, I hit her in the stomach, and then she tried to say that was assault.
But she hit you first.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she said that. What the fuck?
Exactly.
I'm telling you, she's out of control. She's out of fucking control.
So basically, what had happened after that, through the whole, you know, just stupid shit, was I went No. I was trying to talk, and she only cared about, you know, getting me out of there. And so basically what she and her friend tried to do is grab each arm and just toss me out of the house with nothing than the very clothes I was wearing. No phone, no nothing. And, you know, I just, you know, that's when the, you know, property defense element came in. I couldn't have that. I couldn't be, you know, just walking around with no means of telling anybody about anything. And that's when I just, you know, totally acted like a luchador and you know, kicked in her door. Because
You called the authorities on her?
No, I couldn't even think, because I have Asperger's, and for somebody who doesn't know what Asperger's is, it's easy for somebody to tell, like, whoever that it must mean I'm crazy and I have to be put in a home because I have Asperger's, and it's the same thing as some kind of psychotic or retarded, you know, condition. And I didn't want to just call authorities, nor could I have, because I didn't have my phone, because they just turned that shit around. And that's when I just, you know, just snapped and just basically flew like Superman through the door. And then, I don't know, I think then it shifted. She talks about all these people whose, like, throats she would slit if she ever got, you know, even near them. And then she just, like, she just, like, kind of acts like I was chasing her or something.
Yeah, she turned into a pussy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently that happened to you.
What friend was that was helping her throw you out?
I don't... His name is Jamie, but his drag queen name is Melina.
Oh, I don't know. That must be a new one.
Yeah, I think it is too. And
yeah.
Basically, then she just tried to act like I was gonna kill her, I guess. Basically, just wipe the floor anymore and just, like, She was just like pretending to run, saying, "No, go away! I don't know you! I don't know you!" Out the window, I see her friend calling the cops, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to do what I broke in the door for, and just grab what of my stuff I can. And that's when, you know, the police came. I'm absolutely polite, just like I am with people I don't know, and just gave my case, said, look, all I want is my stuff, and I'll be out of here. So that's basically what happened. And from then on in, basically, the stuff I had to leave behind, just like yours apparently, is in limbo. I don't know how to get it back, because she really doesn't have to send it as much as she really should. It's like
what did you left behind?
a lot of shit. A desktop computer, there was a Wii, a shit ton of clothes, and she can't say it was her Wii because I have a black Wii and she has a white one. And, let's see. Or I had, rather, but that's beside the point. I don't know, just like random toys. Whatever I had to dump from that bunny purse because I couldn't bring half of that on the plane.
Yeah, I know.
Just a lot of things of mine. Oh, there was a guitar, there was a bass, there was an amp, a lot of, like, rock band stuff. Just a load of shit. I don't know if I'm ever gonna see it. Like, my parents have called the police, like, or my parents called the mayor, who in turn called the police, and just sent them after her, and apparently all she had to say was, I'm sending it back. It's funny, because the first thing she said to me, well, like, early on, because I was still, you know, peeved and saying, you gotta get me my stuff back, or, you know, such and such will happen. And as much as I shouldn't care about mass-produced things, as long as it, you know, as long as it means seeing justice. And so basically the first thing she said was, oh, if that's what you think, then guess what? I already threw your stuff away. And then I just continued. From then on, I acted on the assumption that that was true. And then,
How long ago was this?
about maybe November.
Shit.
And, basically, so, that's was about when my parents got the police to, you know, just basically intervene, and she basically told them what was up. And then it was interesting because she sent me a message on Facebook saying, "Why are you telling the police lies? I told your aunt that, I'll send you your stuff if the door can be fixed." And I'm like, you didn't tell me that. The first thing you said was you threw it away. She kept calling me clueless multiple times before that. Well, if I'm so clueless, why did you think I would have understood that?
Right, exactly.
And so, basically, I mean, it doesn't help for me to say unnecessary things. You know, the basic fuck your mother kind of shit, because then she'll latch onto that, because it'll help her short circuit better.
Right.
Or, you know, or just keep her from short-circuiting altogether, I should say. But, I don't know, it just felt wrong. It felt like it was wrong, and I'm glad I sent you that message.
I'm so angry, I'm shaking. Like, that is messed up. That is so fucked up.
I can't believe...
So what point are you on now? Has she tried to make make contact at all? Have you guys tried to make contact?
No, all I know, I recently just did some digging. I checked her Xbox bio and it says, "Peace at last, so done with stranger danger." I'm like, oh god. She doesn't intend to do anything, does she?
I think you should just have your parents call the cops again. Like, try to get your shit back, because that's a lot of shit, and it's expensive shit.
And now, I want to, and especially now that I've learned she has your shit too. Come on. And what's...
Yeah, she's just used to fucking taking people's shit when she gets upset with them then.
That must be. Like, what irks me too is that somehow she has gotten Babs to stay friends with her. I'm like, that's fucked up. I mean, Babs doesn't care because Babs doesn't care what she has to, at least Babs doesn't care what she has to say about me or anybody else. Or he wouldn't still be talking to Chibi Kitten.
Yeah, because, you know what, she likes to have that fantasy imaginary world. You know, just like that whole stat with Sid and her, that was because both of their imaginary worlds were shattered, and she had to hit reality, and Mitt had to hit reality. That was point blank about it. And then when she ends up meeting people face to face, it's like, if she by herself, she gets to act it out. But when she with Beth, she gotta be herself. You know, she gotta be in that political university world, and that's what made her such a fucking asshole.
Possible.
I mean, you would think that, you know, somebody educated would be, but she ended up classifying people and talking about classification. That's the only thing she would end up doing, like what's right in society, what's wrong in society, classifying people. Like she says that she goes to university to fight against the government and to fight against social classes, but she doesn't realize that she's doing that herself.
Yes, but it's bullshit. One time at one moment, she's listening to a song called "Fuck the Police." Oh, and another minute is, "I'm gonna call the police." Yeah, fuck the police, unless we need them.
Yeah, unless we need them, exactly. She's not gangster. She try to act like she's just, you know, she's gonna fight and she's gonna do this and that. But, I mean, in reality, what the fuck? You saw that she kicked down the door and she started running from you like you were gonna attack her. Like,
Right.
anybody that would do that, you know, you will kick down somebody's door, and if they think they're in the right, they're gonna fight back. You know, it's like, what the fuck is she talks so much shit, and she talks a lot of shit. Like, and you know, you got to see that firsthand. I was hoping that you'd be alright, and then, you know, at the little time that you were there, she was gonna set you up, you know, like you were talking about setting up your own pad and all that. So I was thinking, you know, shit was going right for you. Like, I thought she hooked it up and then that's it, that was that. But I didn't think that she was going to end up trying to, like, bullshit you like that. That's fucked up.
I know.
That's really fucked up. Like, the fact that she even attacked you because, you know, you don't want to see her point. Like, you know, you think differently and you react differently because, you know, your position, you know, she can't force herself upon you. You know, just the fact that she will ramble on and on. That's one thing, she rambles too much too when she thinks something is wrong.
Wow.
Yeah, she will never shut the fuck up about it.
That's true. And, you know, and then there's the whole, you know, you're not gonna talk. You shut up because I am talking. No, you want me to shut up because then I can't say anything.
Yeah, exactly. You can't put your point across. That's the same thing she called me to be like, you fuck you, this and that. And I'm like, what? Like, if she was my friend and she had a disagreement with me, she would have called me and be like, oh, what's that about? You know, what's going on? Why did you put that note? But she called me screaming at me like I was a little kid. I'm a grown-ass fucking woman. You know, nobody fucking, not even my mom speaks at me like that. Really? Like, what the fuck?
Makes
Screaming
sense.
at me like I was some little kid. That's when we had the falling out. And I wasn't going to take
Makes sense. It's very, very, very congruent what you're telling me and what I'm telling you, apparently.
I'm telling you, that's what it is. She can't be wrong. She cannot be wrong. Even if you're right 100% and you see the black and white, she cannot, she will stay in that gray area just because she said so and that's what she sees. And it's fucked up. It's really fucked up.
It's true. I mean, like, it's like at one point, I think I have an example of that, because at one point, I guess, you know, she has her strung out daughter, or who's trying not to be, but there's still, like, the fact that, you know, she won't come to see her because Beth doesn't want her to, or some, you know, kind of bullshit. And I'm just like, okay, go find her. You know her name. You know what, you know, school she's gone to. Just go after her, you know, or just, you know, if she's your daughter, just walk up to Beth and say, fuck you, she's coming. And I'm just like...
Yeah, that's no problem too. When we were going to go to that volcano trip or whatever, Beth begged me to tell her that I didn't want to have her come to the trip.
Well, you have to.
Beth can't stand her. I mean, really, that's her daughter. She's making her, you know, she's making Beth choose her over her daughter.
I'm just stupid. And that's when that's when I was just overwhelmed by those flaws and just had it. And I'm just like, it's like, oh yeah, did Nancy Needles ever come over? Oh no, let me put on my surprise face. And then she tried to say, you called my daughter Nancy Needles. All you wanted to do was hurt me. And I'm like, no, I'm trying to shock you into paying some fucking attention. She's your kid. Do something.
Right.
I can
but
be...
Beth says that she doesn't want anything to do with her because that the daughter wasn't part of the deal. Like them going out, like it's a deal, their relationship.
I don't know why she would settle for that then. That's not fair.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just stupid. And that's what I was trying to say. I was still pissed. I was still very aware that we had fallen out. And one of us might have been out for some, you know, fucking justice. But still, I can be a friendly nemesis.
Right. I would just focus on getting your guitars and shit back. It's fucked up. The fact that she took your bass and all that shit.
I mean, it was $100 bass, but still, it was mine, you know? And if I get that back, it means I don't have to get another.
That's just fucked up. I'm angered. I'm like so angry that she even attacked me. Because what was the point of her understanding the condition and having you go over there to help you, and she ends up turning it around on you just because you were just being you. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
You did nothing wrong but take fucking an extra 5 minutes in the store.
It's true. I mean, she tried to say it was 20, but it didn't feel that way.
Yeah, and you know what? It's bullshit. She takes, you know what it is? She probably wanted to get you out of there, and she grabbed hold of the most pointless thing. And that's what she did with me, because we argued over fucking blood. I mean, really. It was the most pointless thing. She fucking tried to, say and all that shit over because she took 20 minutes and then book another application. So she was helping her go get a job for. If she took her to a store for. Like, what the fuck? Oh, by the way, Silent is still with me. Silent Juggalo.
Oh, fucking congratulations.
Yeah.
Tell him I said hi.
Say hi. Yeah, what the fuck, Lord? That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. I'm so angry. And where are you now? Are you okay now?
I'm in a hotel in Texas, actually. I just needed some time to get to my head, and I was, just bumming over this so much that I think it was cutting into my social life, and having my friend look at me and say, what the hell, what are you doing? You're just there, stewing. And then I just, took charge and, just came here for a week because, it was partly also because I wanted to give him a cooling off period, and I figured, oh, I can do my cam show without anybody, around, but you know what? I don't think I'm gonna do that anymore. But anyway, sorry. But the thing is, I just, it gave me a lot of time to, just think about everything. Especially since I got in on Saturday, and, yeah, I couldn't even play my Xbox on the TV until today because I went out and got an RF adapter. But, no matter why, I got to think. So, and part of that thinking was, yeah, you know who else she talks so much shit about? How about you give them a call? And here we are.
Hey, I'm glad you told me touch base with you. You could see that it really wasn't you, man. It really wasn't you. I was just hoping that it didn't get bad, man. I thought it was going to end up being better, and she was still trying to be a better person because she fucked up with me, that maybe she was trying to make it up with you, but she's just an asshole altogether.
Yeah,
fucking asshole.
I'm sorry that I white knighted her so much. I'm sorry I stuck up for her so much.
No, it's okay. I wasn't gonna put that against you. That's why I didn't feel really stick up for her. I just removed myself from you because I knew that, you have been her friend and you was her friend first, so I wasn't gonna make you choose, and I wasn't gonna put her in a predicament where she had a busted you to push me out of your life. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that was smart.
That's what she was gonna do because she tried to do it with me and everybody else. And I wasn't gonna have her harass you over me, and that's bullshit. So I just removed myself to give you that leeway of not having that headache about me,
Right. I don't know if I even could have brought myself to do it.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, you know what, I'll just remove myself. That way, you don't have to deal with the bullshit of me. And whatever, I was hoping that the best happened, and it
right.
fucked up.
And I'm sorry I was anybody's hero.
You don't have to apologize. It's okay.
You know who I did apologize to the other day? Dark Angel. Because I'm like, you know what? You were right. You and Clown. We're both right. I apologize to him too. She's an asshole. She's batshit insane. I'm sorry. My head was up my ass.
Yeah, no, you were trying to go for the better place. She did offer you a good dream. She offered you a dream, and she fucked up. She should have went through with it, but she ended up getting her fucking her social correctiveness ahead of her, because that's her problem. The society of it all, and how what society thinks of you, blah blah blah. Like, what the fuck?
She tried to say that nobody in Oregon wanted any more to do with me, and I'm like, okay, I don't even think the entirety of the town, let alone that of the state, even knows who I am, let alone doesn't like me.
Yeah, she tries to over-exaggerate that way. She tends to fucking over-exaggerate that shit. Yeah, but there's ways to get at her. There is ways to get at her. They just have to be well planned out.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how, because all I know is she drives without a license.
She's driving without a license?
Yeah. Drives with...
Huh?